Peace everybody, back with another video. This is Donald Trump embraces gray hair color as he appears to ditch the dye. So Donald Trump is ditching the dye and he's embracing his gray hair color. And as you can see here in the picture is Donald Trump with his gray hair as he embraces it. It's not usually very nice to point out someone's graying hair, especially if they might have a bit of a complex about it. But then it's also not very nice to say you're going to grab someone by the, well, you know, the rest. Yeah, and of course, the fake news media has came out and said that Donald Trump grabbed a woman by the you-know-what. And of course in here it says it's not usually very nice to point out someone's graying hair. So yes, it's not nice to do that, especially if they might have a bit of a complex about it. So Donald Trump is embracing his gray hair, and he might have a bit of a complex about it, but he's embracing it. With that in mind, let's draw our attention to the phenomenon that is Donald Trump's barnette, which appears to have transformed into a silvery shade more often associated with 74-year-olds. So Donald Trump is 74 years old. He's also the president of the United States, and for you liberals that don't like him, too bad. Also says, with that in mind, let's draw our attention to the phenomenon that is Donald Trump's barnette, which appears to have transformed into a silvery shade that is more often. Yep, he seems to now be embracing a more natural gray color, having been spotted looking noticeably different on Tuesday as he held a press conference in the White House's Rose Garden. Yeah, so he held a conference in the Rose Garden this past Tuesday, and of course he's showing his gray natural color hair as he embraces it. Here in this first picture, as you can see, Trump on July 13th when he had the yellow dye in his hair. Here is the more recent one that is more better for him, that he has gray hair, his natural color that he's embracing very well. Many people notice how the U.S. president, normally known for his year-long tan and strawberry blonde hair, is now rocking a decidedly more mature look. Yeah, so there was a lot of people that noticed how the U.S. president, normally known for his year-long tan and strawberry blonde hair, so he was dyeing it, but then he decided to ditch the hair dye and embrace the gray color for his natural look. He has been struggling to get a hair appointment like the rest of us, or is he doing for more of a statesman-like presidential vibe ahead of November's election? Well, so they're saying that Donald Trump has been struggling to get a hair appointment like the rest of us, and of course is he going for a more of a statesman-like presidential vibe ahead of November's election? I don't think he's doing it for November's election. I believe that he wants to embrace his hair color the way that he wants it to be, because he's 74 years old, and that he wants to look more better with a silver gray hair. One person asked on Twitter, has hashtag Trump stop using the peach colored pomade hair coloring? It looked gray last night. So yeah, you got a person on Twitter who's kind of rude and asked the question, has hashtag Trump stop using the peach colored pomade hair coloring? It looked gray last night. Well, if the Twitter user would have paid more attention, then you wouldn't be asking these questions. Another Twitter user said, "Am I the only one who noticed Trump's naturally blonde hair has suddenly turned white? I mean, who does he think he is? Jane Fonda? How is he Jane Fonda when he's the President of the United States? Huh?" I mean, this Twitter user, this other one, asking, "Am I the only one who noticed Trump's naturally blonde hair has suddenly turned white? I mean, who does he think he is? Jane Fonda? No, he's not Jane Fonda." So that Twitter user can go sit down somewhere and shut up. And of course, Donald Trump has a right to do what he wants to do. He don't listen to the Democrats. He don't care what they say. This is why they're mad at him, because they want him to do everything they want him to do. Not gonna happen. He undermines the Democrats because he don't listen to them. He don't care about them. Even the Republicans that are, some are bad, he don't care about them either, not to mention the rhinos on top of it. Alright, so here's the Twitter users called The Truth Rocks Out. And of course on here it says white hair day on the left, yellow on the right. So what's wrong with Donald Trump trying to embrace his color? I mean, people are being so rude and everything else because they got nothing better to do than to attack him every day, especially the fake news media that doesn't know how to stop lying. They're saying, "Oh, Donald Trump is racist." No, he is not. There is one YouTuber I watch every night, and he's been to the White House twice. Donald Trump was nice to that YouTuber. And the YouTuber happens to be a black man who went to the White House twice. And Donald Trump appreciated him being there. That's how much some of these liberals, extreme leftist liberals, think, "Oh, well, Donald Trump is racist." No, he's not. He loves people. He loves everybody. He is for America. He is not for the evildoers of the Democrats, who is, by the way, is trying to destroy this country, because now they're trying to push the mandatory vaccines. They're trying to push for the mandatory mask. No thanks. A third speculated, "Just notice how gray #Trump's hair is. It suits him better than the yellow, but it's a planned look. He suddenly stopped dyeing his hair so he would look presidential and join the ranks of other presidents whose hair is committed on by the unnaturally gray, always scheming." Wait a minute, how is Donald Trump scheming when he's helping give the country back to the patriots that the Democrats stole from us? How is he scheming? He's giving the country back to the patriots because the Democrats stole everything from us. They they canceled culture. They took God out of schools. They did everything that you could think of. Either way, Trump is clearly very proud of his hair, having tweeted last February to say his hair looked good from a photo of him went viral. Yes, so a photo of him went viral last February to say his hair looked good after a photo of him went viral. So either way, Trump is clearly very proud of his hair. So he's proud of his gray hair because now it makes him more like a president than anything else. And of course, this is photoshopped, obviously. Retweeting the photo of himself in which a strange tan line was circling his face, Trump claimed the image has been photoshopped. Yes, it has been photoshopped. As you can see here in this picture, it's been photoshopped. Who else would do something like that? The fake news media, of course. He wrote, "More fake news. This was photoshopped, obviously, but the wind was strong and the hair looks good. Anything to demean." Yes, so that's what he wrote. He says, "More fake news. This was photoshopped, obviously, but the wind was strong and the hair looks good." Looks good? Well, yeah, the fake news media, the truth does not fit the fake news media's agenda. It doesn't. They don't want to hear the truth. They bury the truth. Their only concern is violence. That's all it is. Nothing good. However, it was too late, and he already been turned into a meme by the fast acting and the creative geniuses of the internet. Well, you know what? These people that are creative geniuses of the internet, they need to stop it right now. They need to go sit down and cut it out somewhere. Knock it off with Donald Trump and leave him alone. This is why he don't get his work done half the time, because the Democrats, they're distracting him all the time. Oh, you got to do this, or we'll do this and do that. Yeah, look what Nancy Pelosi's going to try to do next. A 2.0 impeachment. That's going to fail. What they're going to do is blame him for this coronavirus thing and everything else. And it's like, no. Can't blame him for everything, because the Democrats, they've done a whole lot of damage for decades, and they don't want to take responsibility for what they have done, because they decide, oh, we're going to pin it on somebody else. Yeah, and look who they're pinning everything on, Donald Trump, because they don't like him. Well, the Democrats are just evil. They use symbolism. They use ideology. They're pushing for vaccines. They're pushing for mandatory masks. They're doing this all because it's political. That's what they are doing it for. And they don't care at all, the Democrats, because the sovereign nation patriots are a threat to them. And this is why they're trying to allegedly kill us all, because they want us gone off this planet so they can rule this world, and it's not going to happen, because once people are awake, that's it. It's time to fight back against the Democrats because of their evil doings and everything. Leave your comments below. I am out.